Welcome back to Great Day Live. You know, so many people are still like right in the middle of those New Year resolutions, trying to stay on track. So if you're looking for a way to eat good while still being healthy, MasterChef finalist Chef Brandi Alexander has you covered. Today she is tackling the top items that you would see at the grocery store, those produce items that are going to help you save on that bill. But you know, once again, you're flipping the script on these recipes, and I'm like, why did I think of that?
Yeah. You know, the hardest part of trying to just eat better this time of year is there's not a lot of seasonal produce happening, you know, in February. But the things that are plentiful right now are super cheap.
Yeah.
They can be super flavorful, but a lot of times people don't know what to do with them and they end up boring, and we don't want that.
You have like some staples, the broccoli and the cauliflower.
Yeah, we're going to do broccoli and cauliflower first, which, you know, they really get a bad rep. They can smell if you just boil them. They're boring. They don't have a lot of flavor.
You can only put cheese on them so many times.
Correct. So we're not putting cheese on them today, but we're going to switch up the flavor. So over here with broccoli, all I've done so far is I've got my broccoli cut up and I've thrown it in a cast iron with some oil. You either want to use like an avocado or grapeseed oil, even vegetable oil, no olive oil, because we're cooking this really high. Okay. So we're just going to cook this for about 5 minutes until you see that the pieces are starting to burn a little. Yeah. Now this is still raw, it's not finished, but what we're going to do is we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter into it. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's going to be for the whole pan, and a lot of it's going to cook off. It's not going to have tons. And super keto and low carb, though. Right. And then we're going to take about 4 cloves of fresh garlic that we've got chopped up in there. We're going to throw it right on top of the butter. And I'm going to shake some of Kinder's The Blend right on top. You can be pretty heavy with your seasoning. Broccoli and cauliflower need tons of salt. They're going to absorb that. So taste. So all we're going to do is let this cook on the stove for about a minute just to get that garlic fragrant and starting to get translucent. Then we're going to take this entire skillet and pop it into a 400-degree oven. Oh, wow. Just the whole thing, throw it in for 10 minutes.
Which the magic of television, she's already done that. So you don't have to wait.
This was made early this morning. And we have this beautiful, you can see it's caramelized and crispy. Look at that. Got you a fork right there if you want to try it. It has so much flavor. It's not your boring broccoli. It goes great with any recipe. Oh, that's good. You can add a little Asian seasoning to it and eat it with some stir fry. You can sprinkle with Parmesan and have it with an Italian meal. It's really adaptable since we just have that garlic base in there.
That garlic tastes delicious. And you know what, Brandi, it's not like the butter situation. You're right. You don't taste
There's
like a ton of butter.
There's not very much on there at all. Like I said, you know, for the whole pot, a lot of it's going to stick in there in the bottom of the skillet. And then cauliflower. So many people are trying to do things with cauliflower right now. Turn it into mashed potatoes. Turn it into all this stuff.
It's delicious, but if you can figure it out.
If you can figure it out. So I love street corn. I love elote, Mexican street corn. But corn has tons of carbs, tons of sugar, not very many vitamins for us. So I found a way to make it a little healthier. We're going to make elote cauliflower. So first we're going to start with our seasoning. And I'll have all of these recipes uploaded to my Linktree layer. You'll be able to find it in my bio tonight. So I'm going to do...
Are your videos already up where you're making it?
Yeah. There's already, if you go through my pages on chef.brandi on Instagram or TikTok, you can find these videos. I will type up the recipes. A lot of the viewers ask me for them, and I'll put them in my bio. So I've got a teaspoon of cumin in here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and just a little bit of tahini. This is just, it's not spicy. I think a lot of people think it is. It's really citrusy. Okay. So this is going to be the seasoning.
I see it in the grocery store, and I think sometimes I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, it's delicious on fruit, vegetables. You can do it on chicken, steak. It has a great seasoning base to it, but then it has like a citrus acid to it too. Okay. So this seasoning is going to be for our cauliflower and our sauce. We're going to take some your favorite oil, grapeseed. I use grapeseed on most things. You can use avocado, coconut oil. You can even use olive for this. We've got our cauliflower. We want it cut up into tiny little pieces. And we're going to put about 2 teaspoons of that seasoning we just made on this cauliflower. And just give that a good shake. We're also going to add some Kinder's if you want to throw that on there. And guys, you can get this at Walmart, Kroger. It's like $4 for a can of Kinder's. I promise it goes with everything. We're going to pop that into the oven. Okay. And then while we make our sauce, we're just going to take 1/2 cup of sour cream. We're going to take a 1/4 cup of mayo. You can use light mayo. You can use Greek yogurt if you want to cut more fat out of the mayo. We've got the juice and zest of 1 lime in here. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of that seasoning blend we just made, put it straight into here, and give that a stir. Oh, you can also put a little shake of our Kinders.
More Kinders.
And those who haven't tried it, Kinders is just salt, black pepper, and it's got a few different types of garlic in there. It's delicious.
Never can put too much
That's
in
good.
of the Kinders.
So our sauce is ready. We're gonna grab the cauliflower from the oven.
Okay.
And this just takes about, we've cut it down really small, so just about 15 minutes at 400 degrees, just like the broccoli.
That looks good.
If you even taste it just now, it's caramelized, it's nutty, it's not mushy at all, it's really dry and crisp. So we're just going to put it in our bowl. We're gonna toss it with a little bit of our elote sauce, as much or as little as you like. We're gonna
This is great for the entire family. I'm always thinking of things that what's going to hit different people in your
And I'm
family, their
telling
age
you,
groups that you know the kids are going to like and they're
everyone
not going
will
to
like
complain
this
about.
flavor. We're gonna put a little cotija cheese in there. For those of you who haven't heard of that, it's basically a Mexican or Latin Parmesan. Tastes very similar if
Okay.
you wanna try it.
Yeah.
And then in our bowl,
Try this.
we're gonna put our street corn cauliflower in here.
Oh, that's good.
We're gonna sprinkle a little more of the cotija right on top. If you are a cilantro lover like myself, I like tons of cilantro. And then for a bright pop of color, we're just gonna shake a little tahini on there. And it's simple, it's healthy, it's nutritious. If you wanna try it, there's a fork over there, and it satisfies my street corn
Your street corn
When
craving?
I'm looking, to cut out those starches and
Oh, that's
carbs.
delicious. You know, you could eat this probably straight, but could you like dip pita chips or something
You
into
could,
it? Right? Like,
or
it's
you
so
could
good.
even cut some like Latin seasoned chicken and
Yes.
serve tossed into it or on the side with it. It hits a lot of notes in there. There's the sweet from the caramelizing, the crunchy, the acid. So it's a fun way to try a vegetable.
And it's one of those, again, because like you said, so many people are trying to figure out ways to cook with cauliflower just because
Yes.
it's better for
and
you.
a lot of the ways don't taste good.
No,
Cauliflower
they
mashed
taste good.
potatoes don't taste like mashed potatoes. They just don't.
There's certain dishes, especially like this one, you try and you're like, wait a minute, is that cauliflower? Right?
Right.
Because it has all those spices and those flavors and everything. With the avocado oil, do you find that you're cooking more with the avocado oil, and then what flavor do you think that it gives?
I like avocado oil because it has a really high smoking point. You can cook in your cast iron in it. You can't use olive oil usually in your cast iron. It's going to burn it. It's going to leave a film on the bottom. The smoke point's really high. It's a good comparison to grapeseed oil.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a flavor profile. I like the fact that it doesn't give a flavor to the food. So most of the time I'm using avocado and canola oil because it's so versatile. You can
Yeah.
use it with everything and not worry about which one you should be using.
All right, all these items available in surplus in your grocery stores right
Yes,
now.
super
Cannot get
cheap.
enough, and very, very cheap. Of course, if you want to see all of Chef Brandi's recipes, they're over at her Instagram and her TikTok. Just go to @chef.brandy. If you want to contact her for catering, because your season's going to get crazy, girl, in a couple of weeks. I just know it.
Yes, Derby's
catering,
coming.
cooking classes, things like that. All you have to do is go to southern-flair.com. Stay with us.